few questions have come up about the parking down at North Cove Park, and I thought I'd use this video to kind of explain a little bit as to the thought process of what the City Council and the Mayor have been undertaking as to addressing the parking down here. So behind me, as you can see, we have the mill, about a $4.5 million project. It was certainly the main component of the redevelopment of North Cove Park. Substantial structure that was paid through with park mitigation fees, real estate excise tax, and a $3 million, approximately $3 million commerce grant from the state of Washington. There's a lot that goes into a project like this, providing this excellent facility. There's a lot of groundwork that takes place prior to putting the building in place, and so you ask yourself, $4.5 million, wow, a lot of money, but that's what it takes to do something this substantial. So behind me we have the permit center, which was a component of the mill. The old city hall was relocated up here to this temporary facility, and this in the ultimate plan is to be more parking. We are talking about relocating city hall and permit center likely up to Chapel Hill on property that the city owns up there. And so this area here would be turned into essentially a parking lot for the purpose of facilitating folks that are coming down to enjoy this magnificent park. So we do have some other plans for parking, a little more immediate, that's over behind the green fence here. This is called the Festival area, or Festival Street. It contains the museum and some other structures there. There will be some parking there, not really enough to solve our problem down here, but there is an additional parking area that will be put in place to help address some of the parking needs downtown. Again, the ultimate is to relocate the city hall at a future date and provide the parking on this area. So you may ask, well, why did you not allow for some significant parking to begin with when you built this facility? And the answer to that is we kind of took a phased approach to that, in the sense that we wanted to get things started in downtown and trying to get some things moving so that we can stimulate some redevelopment in downtown and improve the area and upgrade facilities down here with this beautiful park. So that's, you know, how do you move something forward in a phased approach so that we can solve some issues down here, hopefully solve some issues, and kind of get things moving forward. And so the parking down here is not a perfect solution. We all recognize that, but on a temporary short-term basis, this is what we have, and I can assure you in the future that things will improve more so. Just kind of expanding a little bit on our limitations around this area. We have the Outfall Creek, which obviously runs behind us over here. We have a little creek that's on the other side of east of Jay's Market. We have a wetland area over across from the apartments, behind the post office and so forth. We have a big wetland area south of Boat Launch. So we do have some constraints which we can work within. We don't have a significant real area that we can allocate for parking. It would be a significant cost, and again, with the idea being at some point in the future that the permit center would be relocated, we can garner, you know, a number of parking stalls out of that. So again, just trying to give you some insight as to what the thought process was behind the parking. Again, kind of a phased approach, and looking to get things moving and so forth. So with that, hopefully answers your questions. My name is Gary Petershagen. I'm running for re-election, position 2, Lake Stevens City Council. Appreciate your vote. Appreciate your time this afternoon. Thank you.